Guess who's back? Jamieson does it from the end of the earth. It's another episode. We're getting back into it. 2021. About to get it started. Donald Trump was impeached today. I don't know how that happened. I thought he was already in orange. How can you be two fruits at once, you know? Impeached when I'm already orange? I don't know, guys. Is a peach an upgrade from an orange? You know, peach. When you see a nice ass, they say, oh, check out that nice peach. I want to take a bite of it. Orange. I don't know, Cushion OJ. It does go nice with a morning spliff. You have a glass of orange juice, but that's not the orange itself. But I will tell you guys, if you go to liquormore.co and type in Jam10, you're going to get 10% your order of Kush. Fuck yeah. Are we supporting small businesses or not? Are you guys into that shit? Lockdown. It's about to start up tomorrow. We're about to go on lockdown part 2. We got a fun show ahead of us tonight. One of my favorite comedians on the show going to kick things off with Garret Jamieson. And later on in the show, one of my oldest friends and also a fucking Toronto hip-hop historian coming to give his top 10 Toronto rappers of all time. Not including like Drake and Tory Lanez and stuff. So while we're supporting our local business, why not support our local artists as well? You know what I mean? Fuck yeah. Show love. But let's get the show started. This guy's been waiting patiently. I say I'm going to start the show at 9:30-ish. And I'm heavy on the ish. You know what I mean? I'm heavy on the ish. Let's bring him on. My first guest of the show to watch. When we're back doing live stand-up comedy, oh my god, he's hilarious. I want you to show some love for Garret Jamieson.
Yeah, coming in. I like those horns. Those are good horns.
Fuck yeah, bud. Welcome back to the show. One of my favorite guests I've had on the show. I took a long break, and now we're back in 2021 doing it again. How's things
right there? Here we are. Man, it's pretty much the exact same as last time you talked to me.
Yeah, but last time I had a Canadian flag in the back. Now I have the whole world.
Oh my god, you're taking world domination right here.
Yeah, man. I just thought, let me get outside my comfort zone and just take over the whole world. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, one country at a time. And that's like a mess of countries back there.
Boom. Which one's that? Somewhere in Asia? Got that shit. China's watching whether we like it or not. Let's be honest.
I know. They're recording this right now. They're making clones of you right now as we speak.
Oh, I just wish they would show up in the viewers up there. It's like, if they really were plugged in, you know what I mean? Why do they got to be so sneaky about it? Just show me that you're watching.
They're always sneaky. They're always sneaking around.
They won't let you see that they're watching. They won't count them in the views. That's the problem.
Oh, no. What are you drinking, by the way?
I'm drinking a Miller High Life because that's the life that I'm
living. Yeah, you're living that Miller High Life right now. Man, you can tell. You got the whole world in your hands and you got the high life.
Got the whole world in my hands. I got my mind and my soul working properly. The body is a little fucked up though. I'm about to do a weight loss challenge. I tried to put on a little.
How much weight are you going to lose?
Okay, so I'm in this weight loss challenge with that Toronto show. They're a show, another podcast that I work with, and I wanted to make sure I put on some extra weight before weigh-in. So I'm actually the heaviest I've ever been. I weighed in.
How much do you weigh? Can I guess? Can I guess?
Guess. Let me.
Yeah, 200. Oh yeah.
That's
good.
Thick legs.
And how tall are you?
If I stand up straight, 5'8". But if I'm regular slouch, 5'7".
Yeah, I slouch at 5'3". You're just so slouch. Yeah, I would say you're 215 pounds.
Woo, buddy! Very close. Everyone on the show guessed that no one was close. No, I weighed in at 213, bro.
See, I still would have lost if this was The Price is Right, though. Unfortunately, god damn.
Yeah, but this isn't The Price is Right. This is the Jam Easy is fat, and I need to get a whole little bit.
How much weight do you want to lose?
I think I'll easily be under 200, but I would go so it's a 3-month contest. So how much can I? You know they have to lose 15 in 3 months.
Well, but the thing is, everyone goes with weight. If you just gain muscle, you can, you'll be still 213, but you'll look so different. You'll look completely different. All that gut will be up here. You'll carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It'll go from your hands to your shoulders.
Oh my god! And then who cares about the money that I could win in that contest when I could just be fucking Jack Diesel and just take it from them?
Right? Just like this. Give me your contest right here. But man, like I'm telling you, I'm really good. I'm super good at guessing weight. Like I miss my calling as a carny.
I was just thinking you would make an excellent carny. Not only
I would
with
make a
the
very
guessing
good
part,
carny.
I could see you giving a nice sell to the person walking by, like, "Come over here, fatty. Let me guess your weight." And they're like, "What?"
Hey, you fat piece of shit. Yeah, give me your money.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you think,
And you see a skinny person, "Hey, you anorexic pole. Why don't you come over here and
yeah,
let
hey,
fatty guess your
I don't want
weight?"
to yell at you too hard. You might blow away.
Yeah. What? I can tell you just came from throwing up in the bathroom, you bulimic. But let me come guess how much you lost in there.
Buddy, you make me sick. Yeah.
Bulimia is actually a very underrated eating disorder. Have you ever tried it?
Well, no, I've never, I like alcoholic bulimia, I guess. I've drank a lot and then puked till anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, I guess more alcohol, I guess. But I've never tried it as a weight loss.
One time I went to a buffet with my ex at the time. She was a Guyanese girl, and it was during Caravana weekend. So we had to go and jump and wave later that evening. You know what I mean? There was a party going on, soca music. You got to be with it. So after hitting the buffet, I'm feeling very heavy. How am I going to fucking bubble and jump up and everything and have fun tonight? So I went to the bathroom and I threw up. And honestly, I was like, yo, this is pretty sick.
That's the way you're going to do it from now on. Man, like puking, but you'll fuck up your teeth. You just need some kind of tooth guard. But I think,
I'm not saying do it all the time. I'm just saying if you want to look a little extra nice in that dress that night, fucking puke it out, you know?
Right? Just let it puke out. What's your favorite food to puke?
Well, that day it wasn't a Mandarin buffet, but it was like a similar Chinese buffet. So it was quite everything you could ask for to puke out. I don't know. I can't tell you what was my favorite.
Was it noodles?
It all came out at once.
Noodle?
Oh, there was noodles.
Noodles.
When I go to a Chinese
Do you ever notice
buffet,
how puke always has noodles? Puke always has noodles in it.
Oh, noodles is it comes out and there's still some squigglies and everything.
Yeah, even if you've never had noodles, you're puking up noodles for some reason.
Yeah. That's another
like, there's just always noodles.
That's another one of those Chinese scams.
Yeah, they're tricking you.
They always get the
just keep
noodles
puking up noodles. It's like the clown that clown handkerchief thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't know how that works. Yeah, right. Just constant puke.
But anyways, if you guys do have an eating disorder, get help. Anyway,
or not. Yeah, just rock it and you own it. Own that eating disorder.
Oh yeah. Like
I mean, we use the term disorder, but it's not a disorder.
In their profile, it says like he, him, anorexic.
Right.
Like
exactly.
own it. Like put it in the bio.
Yeah.
Don't
we all like I definitely have an eating disorder. I'd say. I mean, we all do.
Eating disorder of chicken wings,
right? Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this one. That's good. I like that. See, that's in my world. I like that. Yeah.
What is your eating disorder?
Well, I don't eat healthy. I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Is that a disorder?
Like
like even today, I was just like thinking about how much I could eat. Like I was just like, man, I could just eat this and that and that and this and this.
I'm gonna eat disorder and disorder and disorder.
It's gonna be a disorderly conduct.
Uber Eats, guys.
I'll be kicked out of the food court for right. Uber locally. Oh man,
definitely. Even though today I ordered fucking Popeyes, they had a buy
What's the last thing you ate?
Popeyes. They had buy one get one free, and I was trying to put on those last couple pounds. And I have to finish the case of beer I bought, and then the weight loss really starts.
So when is it actually starting for you? Is it tomorrow?
So today's technically the weigh-in day, so I could start losing weight today.
Oh, and you started with chicken wings?
No, that was before weigh-in.
Oh, before? Okay.
So I weighed in
so
like...
you kind of like tip... Yeah. You tip the scales a bit just so you can like... You're cheating a little bit there. So you get your stomach so full that you're like...
Yeah, I was
so
honest about it.
Yeah, scamming the system.
For sure.
So what do you get out of this? What do you get out of this when you lose all your weight?
$350. There's seven of us. There's 7 of us. We all put in $50.
Who's all in it? Anyone I know?
No. I I don't know if you ever done their show. They're not comedians. They're like a little radio show. It's called That Toronto Show. So I'm like their resident comedian. I say they're like Howard Stern, and I'm like their Artie Lang. Let's say that.
Okay, so yeah, you're the fat drug riddled maniac.
Yeah,
who's gonna stab himself?
And tell us a funny story.
Just don't stab yourself in the chest like Artie Lang, man.
No.
Please, we need you around here. You know.
What was he on? Heroin?
I think he was on everything. His book, it sounded like he was on every single drug.
Oh, he loved coke. His nose got all fucked up. I don't even like cocaine that much. I've tried it like 2-3 times. It never really like made my night.
No, it's because like that's the thing is like I'm never good at realizing that people are on coke just because I'm always yelling and I'm like at parties.
Yeah.
I just get excited being out. And I remember one night my friend came out to this party and she was like, "Oh, I can't be here. There's too many people on coke." I'm like, "No one's on coke. We're just." And then it dawned on me that I was standing next to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it was like a scene in was it Usual Suspects or whatever? What was the one with anyway, K-Pax when he walks with the limp? I can't even remember.
Yeah, Usual Suspects.
Kevin Spacey's character. Yeah, Usual Suspects when it all comes together. And I'm just realizing, I'm like, oh yeah, everyone went to the bathroom a lot. I'm like, no one has to go that bad. It's all to do.
Everyone's
bumps,
coming
as they say.
Everyone's coming out of the bathroom giving you like a Shark Tank pitch. They're like, "I got this great idea, Garrett. It's gonna be awesome."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's start a business. You're the carny guy. You guess people's weights. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
You're in. That's a fucking money maker.
Right? That's the best. I could, but yeah, what's the weirdest drug you've ever done?
The weirdest drug?
Did you ever try smoking banana peels? Was that a thing?
No. You did? You did that?
No. But I remember there was a rumor in school being like, if you smoke nutmeg, you can get fucked.
I sniffed. Oh, did I try smoking nutmeg? I don't know. I remember.
Did you try? It sounds like you tried smoking nutmeg.
I definitely thought about it. I remember that rumor coming out and being like, should I try that? No, I tried Special K. I guess that's a weird one. Salvia. I've tried salvia. That was
salvia. Yeah. I once smoked when I was younger. We thought we had hash, and it turns out it was just black licorice. So we were getting. Yeah, we were smoking it, and we're like, I don't think this is doing anything, and some of us are like, maybe I'm feeling it, and then someone's like, taste it, and they're like, I think we're just trying to smoke black licorice, but it wasn't hash. Yeah,
so
I never got high on it though. No,
because the red stuff's the good stuff. The black stuff is shit.
Yeah, nibs. You gotta have nibs.
Oh yeah.
That's synthetic.
Yeah. You could fill a licorice with weed and then smoke the licorice. And then now we're talking.
What's the weird? Yeah, have you ever built a pipe out of a licorice tube?
No, but I've built a pipe out of a Coke can, when times are hard, things like that. I've sniffed a marker before. You know what I mean? That works.
Well, I do remember. Did you have the markers that had the different scents?
Yeah. Oh,
when you're younger. Yeah. When you're like, oh, that's great. No berries. And then you get someone to smell it, and then you jam the bottom of the marker, and they get marker all over their face.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they just
brown one, make them look like Hitler.
You'd have to hit it down. Yeah, it's just like this. This little Hitler kid.
Yeah, little Nazi kids are. No, never mind.
Yeah, well, they're hilarious. Because different parts of the world, history is not. It's not different. It's just not as important in some parts.
Yeah,
I guess so. For example, when I was in Thailand once, there was this apparently on the front page of the newspaper it got coverage, but because this grade 4, grade 5 class was learning about history, and the history that they learned was Nazi Germany, and the teacher thought it was a good idea to have a parade where the kids dressed up as Nazis and reenacted a Nazi parade. So you had all these Thai kids dressed up like Hitlers, like little Hitlers, goose stepping down the street. And they thought there was nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But the rest of the world didn't like that.
I'm trying to think in Thailand if a Nazi parade would be fun. Is that a level up from the fun that you normally have at school? Is it fuck, we get to do a parade, but you're notching and
yeah.
It's very stringent march.
And if you don't march, do you get punished? I don't want to do this project. Yeah, you get sent over to the whatever camp they'd have. I don't know if they have. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No. Well, there's two things we can roles we can play today. You can be in the Nazi party or you can be in the Jewish camp. What do you guys want to play?
Yeah,
we're gonna learn a part
either
of
way.
that history.
So the point is, So the point is, it made front page news there in Thailand.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many kids passed, how many kids failed. What's that? That's real. Yeah, you can look it up.
No, recent.
That's real. Oh, recent. Maybe like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
way before the pandemic.
I seen Arnold Schwarzenegger saying today that he was comparing the people that stormed the White House to Nazis. You know what I mean? He's like, and I would know because my dad was a Nazi. That's what he said.
Really?
I don't know how to do a Schwarzenegger impression, but apparently his dad was the Nazi part.
But I can see that.
My dad was Nazi.
Yeah,
it's hard to believe that Arnold Schwarzenegger was a result of a Nazi.
Right? He's a Terminator.
Yeah, right. I know he's 100%. He's a robotic Nazi.
Oh man, that would be a fucked up movie. It would be hard to make him a good guy in the second one after he does that dirt in the first one.
Right? It's just horrendous. He just commits horrendous war atrocities in the first one.
But yeah, I felt like that was a pretty extreme comparison. Obviously I think those people were overall idiots, but I don't know. Nazis, it might be a bit far. I've seen one of the guys. He was like, "We're gonna get in there. We're gonna get in there and take the Capitol." And then a stupid guy beside him's like, and then what? They had no.
Yeah,
plan.
and then. Well, then what the hell are we gonna do?
If
I don't know, run the country. I don't like yeah.
Yeah, what was the plan once they got in there?
If you were part of it, hypothetically, like I'm not saying that but like if you were part of it and you did capitalize on taking the capital and you became the leader, what would your first thing be as the new American president? Jam Easy. What was Jam Easy? If you were the president, from it being taken over, all right, like how forcefully taken over, what would be your first law that you would create?
So I'm coming from the angle that I don't feel like my reign is going to be that long. I'm going to want to make quick changes that are effective. I'm going to say, hey, eliminate debt. Everyone's debt gone. I'll sign those $2,000 checks. Actually, let's make it $4,000. Country's going bankrupt. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure I sign myself some extra checks and get the fuck out of the country before the revolution rises up and takes me. But I'm gonna give everyone the gift of no debt. I'll say, hey, businesses, you're back open. Coronavirus, run wild. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Very
see that'd be
burn it to the ground and go.
Yeah. See, you're a true leader.
Yeah,
but where would you run to? Where would you run to?
I'd want to go somewhere hot. Somewhere hot where I can be taken care of. Somewhere where America doesn't have that much influence, so they don't come for me after that. They're like, hey, there's our shit president.
There's that guy.
Yeah.
I would probably go to somewhere in South America, I think. I don't know where, but somewhere South America, I think I'd
so you would, once you got in there and started running shit, you'd go on the run as well? What changes would you make?
What would I make if I was the leader?
Mm-hmm.
I would make it if I was the leader. I would probably get I don't know. I'd probably get a new some kind of new hat. Like I'd be like, okay, like like I would have to get like the coolest hat, and people would just like marvel at this. They would just love this hat. Like it would be the coolest hat.
Like
and
like the
you know
Pope.
what?
Like the
Actually,
Pope
I would.
Hat.
Yeah. I'd make I would make like a hat that's very similar to the Pope's, but say the original Pope on it. And then stand next to the Pope with the original Pope hat on. Yeah.
Vatican who?
I am right?
the Vatican.
I would just or the original. I don't know what kind of hat I would get. I don't know. Maybe. And you know what? I would eliminate hats. I'm sorry, but you would have to. I know. I'm sorry for There you go. See, you're already following suit. I would. I would just get rid of hats. Nobody's allowed to wear a hat. How funny. Even toques. You're not allowed to wear a toque.
That just goes to show what a shit leader I'd be. You just said you'd get rid of hats, and I took mine on off without even considering the other options. You know what I mean?
Right? You're like, well, maybe let's just talk about this. Yeah. But that's the way we are.
Yeah, man. I was gonna. Oh, yeah. When we were talking about drugs, me and you had a little talk when I said I wanted to bring you on the show. You asked me how I'm doing. I said I'm doing great lately. Been been shifting the focus, been getting my mind better, and you were saying, yeah, you've had that realization on shrooms a couple times that you can make the choice to be happy. Like I say, I'm just making little efforts to be happy.
Oh yeah.
You tell me about
You
one
can
of your
definitely
epiphanies when you got hit.
Well, okay. Well, like, okay, so like the realization that you can control your reality in a way is being on mushrooms and seeing these pile of coats, and it looked like the angel of death. Like, and I'm like, oh my god! Like and everyone saw it. And we're like, what does that look like to you? And they're like, everyone didn't want to say anything, and I'm like, it's just a pile of coats. Like I just said what it was, and it went from looking like the angel of death to, oh, yeah, it is just a pile of coats. And then I'm like, holy shit, you can kind of control what you're seeing. Because I could have let fear take over and my imagination go wild and be like, that's the angel of death. But I was like, no, logically, this is just a pile of coats. And then, yeah, you see a pile of coats. And then there was a time, when I was with Pat Bircher and Claire Belford, and we were walking somewhere in Edmonton on mushrooms. And, I don't like the woods. I hate the woods. I realized that I come from the prairies. I like, to know if my enemy is coming, that I can see them for miles and just kind of stay ahead of them at the same pace. Whereas in the woods, they can be around any tree, right? Trees, yeah. And anyway, then I realized at that time that, I'm like, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. Like, I don't know if you ever not feel well on mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
But the point is, yeah. Then I was like, so I started feeling down and then not moving. But the idea that an object at rest will stay at a rest and an object in motion will stay at motion. And I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And then immediately I felt instantly better. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like,
yeah,
you almost have full control over your mind and your body,
now,
which is weird because it's yours.
It is crazy. And it's crazy that we have those realizations when you're on a psychedelic, to just be like, I have to talk myself into being happy right now, talk myself into being okay right now. But you can actually do that when you're not on drugs too. You can wake up in the morning, tell yourself you're great, tell yourself you're happy, and it does have an effect on your day. It's making me happier for sure. I've been doing that. And but speaking of psychedelics, like years ago, my friend told me, because I was telling him I'm doing all these changes to be happy now, and it's going well. And he's like 7 years ago we were doing shrooms. I went to the bathroom for like half an hour. He's like, what's he doing in there? You know what I mean? I come out.
Yeah.
And I look at him, I say, Andy, I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was deciding, I wasn't sure how to feel, happy or sad, but always choose happy. And then I just talked myself into being happy. And that's what I feel like I'm doing now, and it's going great.
Yeah, you look great. And just by you exercising, I don't care if you lose weight or not, that doesn't matter. But if you exercise, I guarantee you'll feel infinitely better.
Oh, fuck yeah. I that's the thing. I said I got my mind and my soul right. Now it's time to get my body right. And just, you know what I mean? Fuck Matt Hope.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, Garret, before I let you go, anything to promote for yourself? I seen you had an album drop in December.
Yeah, I got a new album out. So, yeah, check that out. It's called Born Crying, Die Laughing. And, definitely, you can find it on any streaming site. It's Garret Jamieson Erkzz. December 18th is when it came out, so it's still under a month old, and enjoy it. It's a fun time. I was listening to one of the songs today. The fuck your face. You got a fuckable face. Fuck face.
When you made that song, are you thinking of somebody when you call somebody a fuck face, but then you're saying you have a fuckable face? Is that a compliment or a negative? Insult.
It's a compliment. The whole song is body positivity.
Yeah. I want to put my dick in your face.
Well, it's the idea that also our face is the act of sex. You got two balls, a dick, and a vagina right here. So you have the act of sex on your face. You have a fuck face. We all have fuck faces, Technically, we all do. Some people.
Oh shit. We all have fuck faces. You heard it here first on Jamie's Judge from the Editor. That was Garret Jamieson. Thanks for coming on the show today. Where do they follow you?
At GJ Party Hugs.
Yeah, check this guy out. He's got a lot of funny stuff.
GJ Party Hugs, yeah. And check it out. You'll love it. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, man. I'll talk to you again. Peace.
All right, take care. Bye.
Okay. Garret Jamieson getting the show started now. Next guy we're bringing on, I'm very excited to have him on. One of my oldest and my dearest friends. I know a lot of people in the comment section are saying, "Wait, where's Erkzz? Where's the birthday boy? Welcome to the show, Eric Fernandez."
What up, Jammies? How you doing, bro?
You're looking very chocolate. Fuck yeah, bud. It's your birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
How does it feel to be 33, first of all?
It feels the exact same, but just different within COVID, you know?
Yeah, definitely. You're a man that loves to make big parties happen around your birthday. Always big celebrations for your things. Fucking Raptors games, big popping bottles in the club. From like pretty much since you've turned 19. Party buses, all the time you were having big parties. So it must be a off year for you, man.
Very humbling there, you know? Different.
Yeah.
Different approach this year.
Eric's making his debut on the show tonight. I've known Eric since grade 7, and a little background. Me and Eric became fast friends. In grade 8, we started selling CDs. Do you remember selling CDs?
I do, man. I was burning CDs and selling them to you, pretty much.
Yeah, I told I was saying we were having a real hip hop historian on the show. I think you're the one that introduced me to like fucking like Tupac and shit. So I gotta give up a hand to Eric. Really put me more onto hip hop, and to this day I listen to all hip hop. But in high school, you started getting into like the Toronto rap scene. Even before you were into like the business end of it, you were always putting people on those songs. And in a time where we're saying, you know, support small businesses and everything, you're a guy, or support local. You're a guy that's been supporting local hustlers. Like when other people were like, "Oh, I don't want to listen to that," you know, when like Toronto's known for being a bit of fucking haters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Toronto artists don't get love until they go to America. Now it's okay. Now we'll support. But you were a guy that was on that from time. So I give mad respect to Eric for that.
It's funny you say that too, because like back in the day, I was pushing like, you know, Tory Lanez's music, even Drake's music back in the day, and people weren't really hearing it. And now look what's happened.
Yeah, before
and that's a real story.
Before Drake blew up, I remember you used to play that "City Is Mine" song. There was a couple big Drake songs that you put me on before he blew up, and like I was saying, in high school, I wasn't too receptive to like when Eric started bumping the Toronto music. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people that's like not saying, "Oh, I want to listen to this." No, I was saying, let's put some stuff that I would hear on the radio on. But when I was in my 20s, and me and Eric would be coming back from the club now, and I'm a little sauced up, this guy would be bumping the tracks, and the next day I'd have to say, "Yo, what was that song?" Because that's when you loosen up, the alcohol, the drugs hit, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready to take this song in now. And there's some dope ones that you put me on, yo.
And for the record, that still goes on to this day too.
To this day, yeah, for sure. just last weekend. But yeah, man, so I wanted to bring Eric on to really show love to local artists. Eric's been a supporter for fucking like 20 years now. You've been about it, yo. So let's get into Eric's top 10 list of Toronto artists. So did you do recent guys, or did you do all time? I didn't even give you a stipulation on the list or anything.
So first off, I've never even given myself the opportunity to put a list of top 10 Toronto rappers ever. You put me on the spot to do this, so I was like, all right, it was tough. I'll jam easy. I'll give you that, man. But to start it off in no particular order, I'll start off with Socrates. He's been a legend in the game for a long time. You know, he still does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Salt and Pepper was a big track by him with him and Rich Kid. That's a song you should check out by him. He's also got that song you like with Andrina Mill.
You and Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, You and Tomorrow.
That's the one that I was thinking when you said Socrates, yeah.
Yeah, so he's up there. Cardinal Official, he's a OG legend in the Toronto scene. I don't even have to say too much about him.
Oh,
but
of course, yeah.
His big thing for him was Not For Sale, that album that he did when he was signed to Akon.
And even Cardinal was one of the guys that Toronto actually did fuck with while he was in Canada. You know what I mean? It's hard to get respect from people while you're in Canada. Like a lot of people won't show you love until you leave. But I remember what's that song? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Old Time
dun, dun. Old Time Killing?
Yeah.
That song was big, yo, when we were
And then
kids.
he had the remix with Bounty Killer on there, man, which was very big too. So
yeah, man,
it did well. But moving on, you know, another person I would say, JD Era, very big. He's from Saga City. Big project he did was No Handouts. He also had his run with Raekwon. He was signed to Raekwon for a little bit. Very good. Genghis Khan as well. Got the family relation to him.
Genghis Khan used to go by Camouflage, right?
Camouflage, yeah. So Genghis Khan, aka Camouflage.
And I remember one of the biggest tracks when me and Eric were on a trip to Montreal, and he had a song that came out. This is one of the ones that I was receptive to right away. It was, I just want to fuck these hoes.
Yeah.
I don't love them. No, 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 no. Big song, yo. So go. What was that song called again?
Put It On Me.
Put It On Me. Yeah, guys, check out that Genghis Khan. Put It On Me. That was a fucking banger, yo.
Yeah. Next, moving on. Stay Out Late. They got my guys on there.
Of course, yeah.
Charlie Noir, Scotty IV. Shout out Casino Costa on there too. You know, that's part of my team as well. You guys got to check us out. We got more coming out. But yeah, they make my list, as you know, Jam.
Of course, yeah.
Telling you I was going to do that. Moving on, I got Noise. He's also a good family to the team. He's also got a book out right now called Keep Moving On. Very good book. Check it out, guys. I got mine coming in the mail right now. He's also a really dope rapper. Northside Benji, keeping it current right now. So Northside Benji, he's got a dope project called Caviar Dreams. Definitely check that out. He's very current right now. It was tough to do a toss-up because this list could have went up to, 30, 40 people. But
oh, I know. With you, man,
right?
You're trying to narrow it down like 30 years of guys. So it's like,
yeah, and
there's
like,
some
I never
names
really
that
done it before. So yeah, it was tough. It was
I can already think of some of your honorable mentions. Well, okay, I'll let you finish, and then I'll try and think of some of your honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, I got Houdini, the late Houdini. He passed away last year. I would say the single that put me on him was Late Night. Real good track. It's a real big Jane and Finch connection going on there.
Okay.
The current thing, but he passed away last year. Back to another OG, Maestro Fresh West. Backbone Slide. Just a lot of tracks coming up. And then, I put Junior T on there. He's got an album called Studio Monk. He's also Jesse Reyes' DJ. So yeah, he's been a Saga City guy as well for a while.
Yeah.
And then a couple honorable mentions. I'll shout out Minty Burns, Shad, Richie Sosa, another guy who was big on my come up. And then shout out DJ Andre 905 as well. He's always putting on for the city. We're talking about local hustlers.
Does he rap or just he makes the mixes?
He puts the mixes. He breaks records. He breaks records.
What was talk about the project you guys did with DJ Andre 905 last year, because that was pretty sick.
Yeah, Andre hit me last year. We to do a track. He wanted Stay Out Late to do a track on a 90s hip hop beat. So I got these guys in the studio. We did it, put it down. It turned out to be a legendary track actually. Last year, April 2020, it made the top 10 tracks in April under Complex. So the video's out. Check it out. Follow it. DJ Andre 905 featuring Stay Out Late. Real good track.
The one honorable mention that I think I thought you might have had on the list was JD.
JD was on my top 10 list.
Oh, he was? Okay, I didn't hear the name. Sorry.
Yeah,
because JD, that was like when we were in college. He was the guy that we thought So before Drake blew up, I swear we thought JD was going to be the guy to blow up out of Canada.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of good songs, man. A lot of good tracks. He was like chilling with Kuna and those guys in Waterloo, man. He had a big Waterloo connection because I think he went to like Laurier as well.
Yeah.
So he had a big connection out there too.
Didn't Kuna smoke a bong with him one time?
Something like that, yeah. You gotta ask him about that story, but I think that's what happened.
Yeah. It was a sick little connection. Fucking yeah, man. Much love to Eric and guys like Eric, that actually support the city, because it's what we need. And maybe it took the pandemic to realize that we need to support local more often, because now people are kind of getting with that vibe. And I hope it transcends to music and comedy for me, to people start supporting local as well, man.
Yeah, hopefully, man. I hope so. Like, you always got to support your local hustlers, your musicians, artists, small businesses, stuff like that, man. They're good for the community, man. They help strengthen the community. Yeah,
you're a guy that loves his small businesses too. If you learn Eric's name at the counter, this guy's coming to you all the time, and he's fucking telling everyone you have the best food in town. Eric, what's one of your favorite small restaurants that you go to these days?
Oh, these days, man, that's tough, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. I like Jem's Jerk. Jerk. A lot of Jamaican food places. Brampton's got good food spots. You know that, Jam Easy.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, yo. So fuck, man. I hope you had a good birthday. I appreciate you coming on, giving the list, yo, and fucking. I'm sure I'll have you on again. You're one of my best friends, and happy birthday. I love you, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Anything else you want to promote for the team coming up? Any Stay Out Late projects about to drop?
If you look out January 28th, we're doing a panel event with industry experts. If you sign up, if you go to the Stay Out Late Instagram, you'll see the link in the bio. Just sign up for that. It's a free event. If you're a musician, artist, anything like that, it's good. You'll get some good tips off of it. So check it out. It's a 3-day event, but it's over 3 Thursdays. So just check it out. You'll see all the details on there, man. It's called Mother.
Yeah. So yeah, follow Erkzz
on that one.
Huh?
Said shout out Tremaine on that one. He's hosting it.
He's hosting that. Yeah, Tremaine's been nice with the host. That's one thing I noticed out of you guys during the pandemic because you started hosting the lives and stuff. Like Trey, he's a good host, yo.
Mm-hmm. Good host online and offline. Like even stage presence and all, you know. Oh,
for sure. He's got he's always had the stage presence. Yeah. If you guys don't know who Stay Out Late is, when we get a chance to do live shows, they are fucking one of the most bumping live performances you'll see. Like high level, fucking professional. Just they put on a fucking sick show.
Yeah, man, it's true. We do parties as well, but unfortunately, you know how it goes with the COVID thing. Like it was crazy just talking to everyone. Like this time last year, I had a crazy birthday party.
Yeah,
it was one of the Stay Out Late events and Parts and Labor.
Oh yeah,
out there, and a year later, here we are. So just a lot different than what it used to be.
Yeah, I seen one person in the Brevetti in the comments saying to shout out that Italian place in Brampton. That is it's a dope sandwich shop. We were talking about Italian sandwiches on the show yesterday, and I am craving one now. But I have to start my weight loss journey now, yo. Fucking that's next up, yo. Mind, soul, body's up next, bro.
You got it, man. You know what to do.
Yeah, man. Anyways, thanks for coming on, Eric. Yo, we'll talk soon.
Take care, bro.
Peace. All right, yo, that's the show. Jamieson does it from the end of the earth. Thanks to Garret and Eric for stopping by tonight. Thanks for ignoring me, James. What'd you say, Kajangles? It's hard for nobody loves me. What else? The last thing you said is nobody loves me. So what's up, Kajangles? I don't know who you are. And I don't know why nobody loves you. But I'll try and look over your comments next time. Shout out to all the Mark SMB boys in the comment section and end section. Jay, Ravetti, Kuna, I think Al was in here. We'll be back next week. Jamieson does it from the end of the earth. Fucking Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe I'll make it 3 days a week. I don't know. But I'll be back next Tuesday for sure. Peace.